What's up, Last Placers? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Quest 2 and why I think you guys should definitely take a look at it if you're looking at getting into the world of VR. Today we're going to be covering the pros, the cons, and some accessories that you should probably look into if you're looking at buying one. So let's get into it. So first things first, let's go ahead and get into one of the best pros about the Oculus, and that's the wirelessness. There are no cables at all attached to this, unless I want it to be. I mean, it does have its ports on the side here for audio and the Oculus Link, which we will be talking about. But being able to move around freely, especially with recent updates. Just so you guys know, the Quest 2 has always been wireless. However, whenever you play on the hardware itself, some of the games had a little bit of lower quality. So that's when the Cam Link, which is what I was talking about just a second ago, the part that goes into here, came into play. If you had a gaming PC, you could hook it up to your Oculus and then hook it up, or take the cable from the Oculus into the gaming PC, and it kind of updated those graphics for you because it was running off of your gaming PC, going through the fiber cable into the Oculus, and it just kind of made everything a lot more smooth. But recently they've updated the software. I want to say it's about a month old or so, and one, they gave you the ability to turn on the ability to have 120 hertz in certain games whenever they require it or offer it, sorry. And also they added something called Airlink. This has been one of my favorite new features. I've only had my Oculus for a couple months, and I do play it from time to time, but I did get annoyed. Like I like quality in games. Unless I'm playing multiplayer, then I'm going for performance. But I like a lot of quality whenever I'm playing single player games. So it was kind of getting annoying to have the cable hang off of me and hook it up to the computer, like to the back of the computer in the stream, or in the VR port, and getting everything set up to stream to the Oculus so I can play. But with Airlink, it's always been a thing on Oculus, but unfortunately, whenever it's still in beta, but whenever it first came out, it wasn't really something to use. Like, not a lot of people did it. There was a lot of latency issues, and the quality dropped even further from what I've read in the past. It's something I didn't even touch until the new update, and I saw everybody talking about it again. So now what it is, it's basically, if you look at it, it's like Steam and Steam Link. It's your computer's on, and it's able to stream the game from your computer to the Oculus. And today I messed with it, and it's completely smooth. There is no latency at all, and so I am able to like run around my room, and it's free as bird. I'm not tied to any cables, so it's definitely something that has upped the quality for the Oculus. It's a lot more fun if you are able to get that. If you do have a gaming PC, it's definitely worth it to have the Airlink. If not, the games by itself do have better. The quality is getting better. I mean, obviously, it's not always going to be as good as having the Oculus Link, the actual cable, but the Airlink, to me, I didn't see any difference in quality in the games I was playing. So it's a lot of fun. I think it's definitely a step up, and it's still in beta, like I said, so there's obviously more updates to go. Next thing I wanted to talk about were the games. I'll be a little bit quick on this. The games that I've played so far are the ones that are the must-have. So like Beat Saber. I haven't tried any of the first-person shooter games like Pavlov, which is a huge first-person shooter game, but there is something I learned. One of the big games that came out for Oculus a while back, it was called Boneworks, I believe, and I started noticing that I was getting motion sickness within the game. The only reason why I was getting motion sickness is because it's one of those games where you take the Oculus controller, like you're not actually physically walking yourself, you're still using the analog, and it kind of threw my mind off, where it's just like, whoa, you're not moving, but obviously your eyes are telling me something different. So I started to get a little bit sick. That's when I noticed, next to the rating whenever you buy a game, it's only on the Oculus store. I don't think I've seen it on the Steam store. I think in the Steam store, it does have like a little tab that'll tell you how the comfort levels are. So alongside with the rating of the game, you know, rated E, rated M, rated T for teen, and all that stuff, there's a comfort level. So in the Oculus store, it'll show you like a green dot that is means, you know, for beginners, you're new to VR, and it goes all the way to expert VR. So Boneworks was a moderate, and it's kind of like working out. You have to train in VR to get up to those games. I mean, some people can put on the goggles and feel completely fine. They don't feel sick, and they're able to do that. For me, I kind of backtracked a little bit, kept playing Beat Saber. I played a little bit of the games that include teleportation, which is you know, the little marker comes up and you push forward, and then your screen goes black a little bit, and then it opens up, and you're in that spot, and that kind of helps smooth things for me. Whereas like I'm just completely walking around like I would in Call of Duty. So I'm working myself up to that point. I just thought it was really interesting that now, instead of just looking at the ratings, that's something you also need to look at. So if you do get an Oculus, this is something very important, so you're not wasting your money. It's something you need to train up for. Please look out for those warnings that tell you, hey, if you're new to you know, if you're new to VR, this game is probably going to be a little bit rough on you, so, you know, take it easy. The last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about in Oculus is the cons. The biggest con is, which, I mean, to be honest, it's kind of for every gaming system. There are quite a few accessories that you need to make the experience better. Whenever you get your Oculus out of the box, it comes with a weird strap. It is very flimsy. So the first purchase I would recommend is getting the Pro strap here. It has a little nozzle in the back for you to be able to zoom in, zoom out, get that ready, and it's a lot more sturdier. Literally, the strap that comes with the Oculus is kind of like this little Velcro strap here, but it's all the way around. All right. Next accessory is for the people that wear glasses like me. Wearing glasses in the Oculus is a huge pain, or any, sorry, VR set. Any VR set, wearing glasses is a huge pain in the butt to do. You have to fit your glasses in there, get them just right. My glasses are probably just like right. I know the fashion now is to have big glasses and stuff like that. So they did add a little glasses spacer for your Oculus. You put it in there and it kind of helps like distance you from the lenses, so your glasses aren't pushed up against the lens, but it's still annoying. So recently I did find a company, it's called VR Optician. Here's the case right here, that actually sells prescription lenses. Let me pop this out, sorry. So inside my Oculus, I don't know if you guys, yeah, you guys can see that a little bit there on that lens. They actually send you something like this, right? And what it does is, you know, obviously it's my prescription for my glasses. I had to input my prescription that I got from my eye doctor, and it's not expensive. Where like as glasses now, I mean, glasses are kind of getting cheap, but they're, you know, prescriptions are expensive. My glasses people know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the lenses cost me 60 bucks. It took probably 2 weeks to get here, and I've been more into my Oculus than ever. It just makes a lot of things easier. If you wear glasses and you want to get into VR, they make them for all headsets. You just go to the website and you'll see every headset that they support, and it's definitely a need if you want to get into VR and you wear glasses. Another thing is the audio on the headset. To me, it's really good. It's kind of cool how you can put it on and it kind of gives you that surround sound feel. You're still kind of immersed in the game, but whenever I play games like Beat Saber and stuff like that, you know, I kind of want a little bit more bass. I bought a headset. So the best headset right now out there for the Oculus is the Logitech. Oh, focus. Logitech Pros. There's also a built-in mic. But me personally, in my experiences, whenever you're playing a game and you're playing with the outside audio of the headset alongside with the mic doesn't always pick up what you say. So this headset actually comes with a little mic that you can pop in there. And also the big sell point is, the reason why I got it is you can also probably just buy the cable, but there's a little 3.5 millimeter cable that doesn't go too far from the headset, so you don't have a huge cable lying down next to you. So I'm sorry, I was fiddling around with it. That's how small it is. It just goes literally just from your headset up in, and from the past, especially in my streams, people have seen me with my headset and I just have a huge like bungee cable running down my back, as long as like I have all the cables hanging from behind me. So it's definitely changed a lot. Oculus is doing a great job. There's a lot of great products out there. Like I said, the only cons is that you have to buy all these different accessories. There's also gun stocks out there that you can buy for first-person shooters that kind of help with your aim, so you have something in your hand instead of having free controllers running around. And even Beat Saber has grips where you feel like you're holding a sword in your hand, like it's just two handles and you could swing around. In all, if you are just a casual gamer, you don't really need the headset. You could put a whatever headset or earbuds. If you have earbuds that can connect, any 3.5 thing that can connect into your headset will work. For streaming purposes, if you want to stream VR and stuff like that, there are different microphones instead of this headset that you can buy, so you can use whatever headset you want. Just get a little short cable so you don't have a cable running down your back. And then I would get the mod mic, which is a little thing that it's a magnet, you just put it on. Just look it up. It's really cool. That's something I'm looking at in the future to better up my quality, but that's, like I said, for streaming purposes. So if you guys are looking for a good headset, I do believe in the Oculus Quest. It's great unless you want to do your whole thing. If you want your whole gaming experience to be VR, you have a room dedicated, then you can start looking at the expensive, like the HTC Vive and all that stuff. But if you have a small room and you want a little bit of mobility, the Quest is definitely something you should look into. I think it's right now at $299 is the price point for it. But like I said, with those accessories and stuff like that, things start to add up. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Fire team